Lee, we're down here at Covent Garden. You're obviously over from Boston, you were just saying before, experiencing some of the lovely English weather, but you look after Spartan internationally.
Yeah, on the international front, I, with some of my colleagues that are actually based here in the UK, have responsibility for all of the international operations at Spartan Race. And we're based out of Boston. It's where our operating headquarters is. And I'm excited to be, like you said, taking advantage of some of the beautiful weather here in Covent Garden. It's an amazing event that we have today.
And you must, obviously looking after Spartan internationally, as we just heard before, there's lots of countries now with Spartans on. You must be travelling quite a lot and seeing a bit of the world.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of sleep on airplanes these days. Not so much when we're at the races, but it's a lot of fun. And at the core of the brand is us trying to help people live a more productive life through fitness. And I think there's some noble aspirations in there. So the work is really a joy. It's not so much a challenge as it is to try and get this spread even faster. And we're always in a hurry to bring this even further around the world.
I mean, we've seen the growth over here in the UK, which seems a very short period of time, and we were just talking to Dan earlier, the plans for next year is even more. I mean, you're seeing it around the world?
Well, when I think about the UK and the growth that we've had here, literally year over year, we've doubled participants. By the end of the year, we'll have twice as many people out on Spartan race courses here in the UK than we did last year. Would love to see that trend obviously continue. But in terms of where we've come from, 2010 as a company, we were in US and Canada. We had 7 races. This year, 2015, we'll have 130 races. We'll be in 18 countries worldwide, and we're chasing in on 1 million participants. And so that's insane growth. It's really trying to grab the tail of the tiger and hang on. And when we think about trying to get into 25 or 30 countries next year, there's a lot of ambition in that, but there's also a lot of excitement in what we're trying to chase down.
And do you see much different? We're quite competitive in the UK, which I'm sure other countries are as well, but in different countries liking different obstacles or being particularly good at a different part of Spartan?
I don't know. The athletes here in the UK are insane, and they attack, I think, our obstacles with some reckless abandon. And so I think that's something I've observed that's very specific to the folks here in the UK. And you've got some amazing athletes that will be participating in our World Championship. And there's nothing that would make me more excited as the guy who's responsible for the international side of things to see some of the internationals take home the top podium prizes, second, third place as well. And so that's super exciting. But when I think about the product in general, mostly the product is built for the mass, and we'll have elite athletes and we'll have pros, actually people who develop and make their living from participating in obstacle racing, and that's exciting. But what really excites me is the fact that when you're in Korea or you're in Australia or you're in UK, France, it doesn't really matter. There's a universal appeal around this product, and the idea of getting people off the couch to come live a fitter life and have a more productive life as a result. Spartan Race is just that kind of juice to get that going. And then you see them out on course and they come across the finish line and there's this newfound confidence that was always within them, but it took a few obstacles, it took getting out of your comfort zone to actually make that come alive. That's the real exciting part, and that's what I see when I go to the races here in the UK, when I go to the races in continental Europe, when I go to the races worldwide. It's the same joy, it's the same satisfaction of all the racers, elite to your least fit individual, crossing that finish line. That's what's amazing to me.
And just going back to your background, obviously Spartan seems to attract everybody from all different kinds of background. I mean, we obviously deal a lot with running, and a lot of runners are looking at, but I believe you were a basketball player?
Yeah, when I think about everybody that shows up at a Spartan race, short, tall, wide, thin, it really doesn't matter. And my background is at 6'10", playing basketball. I'm built all wrong for the obstacles, except for the few of the high walls where I have a natural advantage. But crawling under barbed wire is kind of a great neutralizer for all. And it's true, we get all different shapes and sizes, levels of fitness out on our Spartan courses. And as a round baller, I'm probably carrying a little bit more weight at my size, my weight, than some of the better, more competitive athletes out on the course.
And as a business to work for, I'm sure there must be lots of burpees in meetings and things like that. Do you have to? Yeah,
if you doze off at all in any meeting, it's definitely a 30 burpee penalty. And so what you find is not many people are dozing off in the meeting. And you might be surprised, or maybe not, that you'll walk into the office sometimes early, and our founder Joe DeSena will be in the office, cranking out some burpees before the day starts. You ask him what are you up to, and he's trying to knock out 300 before the first meeting. And so that's kind of a daily ritual for him. So we try to show up just after he gets to about 250, and then we join in.
Well, great. Thanks very much for that. How long are you in the UK for?
I'm here just for a few more days. I'm so excited that we've had a couple of events out of Pippingford, up in Cambridge this weekend, now here in Covent Garden, like amazing, and we're just getting started for the season.
Cool. Well, we wish you all the best for the series, and we look forward to watching it develop.
Thank you very much. Couldn't be more excited.
Cheers.